What have you thought of him?
Well, don't ask me. Ask Urban.
What?
Appreciate the effort. Let's go. This is fun now. That's good. What are you doing? What are you doing?
How many of these do you have?
Herb?
Every 4 years, I'll get one for a birthday present.
Urban, did you think that was funny? No?
Hard guy.
Sorry. For the final time this season, welcome to Friday Night Live, because next week we're, of course, playing the foosball.
Yeah, coming up, we'll get you prepared for the high school football season as we take you out to dress rehearsal Friday. But first, the absolute latest from Buckeye Camp, I guarantee you.
And a couple Buckeye News nuggets today. Defensive end Adam Bellamy has officially left the team, but his position coach Mike Vrabel says Bellamy would be welcomed back to the team if he chooses. And freshman tackle Joey O'Connor will miss the season after suffering a knee injury last week. Other key guys dealing with less serious injuries include defensive end John Simon, defensive tackle Michael Bennett, and receivers Jake Stoneburner and Michael Thomas. And speaking of those pass catchers, BuckNuts.com Steve Helwagen has an update on who's standing out in camp.
Guys, a big emphasis at Ohio State this preseason camp. More playmakers on the offensive side of the football. Looking at the running back position, Ohio State still hoping to get Jordan Hall back in there. Stan Drayton confirmed on Friday that Hall could be back by the Week 2 game against Central Florida. In his absence, Carlos Hyde looks like he's going to be the starter for the season opener against Miami of Ohio. Drayton coached the wide receivers at Ohio State last year, but when he'd look over at the running back position, he'd notice a lot of untapped potential with Carlos Hyde, even labeling him at times a lazy player. Says the work ethic has improved quite a bit, though, during this offseason.
You know, you ask a young man to be physical, you ask a young man to go from point A to point B as fast as he can go without knowing quite exactly what he's doing, you don't get it. You know, you just don't get that. You know, but he's got great intentions, he's got a great mindset, he's just got to keep coming along.
Big move with Jake Stoneburner switching over to wide receiver from the tight end spot. Won't be a huge difference for him trying to look for mismatches against safeties and linebackers. After Stoneburner, wide receivers coach Zach Smith talked about how Philly Brown and Devin Smith have each made tremendous progress during the offseason in this preseason camp. They're guys that can now be depended upon. Beyond those two, he is still looking for Michael Thomas, who's been banged up a little bit in preseason camp, as well as Verlon Reed coming off that knee injury from a year ago, and 6'6" Tyrone Williams out of Cleveland also looking for him to come on as well.
I'd love to play you. I'd love to play you. I really would, because I think you're trying. I really do. I don't think you're getting more. You're really trying to be a team player, and it's noticed.
Where we stand today, I don't feel good if we play tomorrow, but I feel really good about where we're going to be in a week and a half.
Now, there are not many questions on the defensive line. It remains the best position group for the Buckeyes. But there is one lingering question. If and when will Nathan Williams return? It's been nearly a year since a knee injury sidelined the senior, but he's staying positive in what he called the toughest year of his life.
Just jogging for the first time last, couple months has been my dream, doing cuts and rushing the passer. That's my dream. That's what I do.
Williams has always done it well. In 2010, his last full season, he was a star in the making, racking up 46 tackles, 5 sacks, a fumble recovery, and an interception. But a knee injury in the first game last year ended his season, and he's been working his way back ever since.
With my attitude and my rehab combined, I would say I'm at 90%, I would say. So I'm getting close. It wears on you mentally, the thoughts of re-injuring yourself and the thought of, coming back too early. You got to find that happy medium in that mix.
When he does, he will be welcomed with open arms by not just his teammates, but a coaching staff that knows the addition of Williams could be what makes a good defensive line great.
And we're counting on him. I mean, he's working so hard. Every time I think I see him over there, you train your whole life. He's a football guy. Loves Ohio State, loves his teammates, and here he is just dealing with an injury. So we're doing all we can, because I love that. He's a good guy.
It's been great to be with this coaching staff and to have someone, like Coach Meyer, to be behind you and support you through everything is really, shown me a lot and made me realize, what this place is all about.
One other Buckeye note today, a magistrate in Alliance ruled that freshman running back Breonte Dunn was not guilty of a disorderly conduct charge stemming from a traffic stop last month. He testified in that hearing, and he's not expected to face any real punishment at Ohio State. Let's go to baseball.